Okay, let's take this 1999 on a T Land Rover Defender 90 in 7-seater spec for a spin. Now this came into us last year, and when it did, it was fairly obvious that the last owner had spent a lot of money on it, on the interior and on it mechanically, but should have really spent the money on it structurally, because the front of the chassis was in a terrible state. And we investigated it with a view to just sort of perhaps putting a couple of outriggers on it and stuff, and then very quickly found that there was nothing in terms of metal to weld to, and how it got through an MOT, God only knows. So we decided to do a complete galvanised chassis rebuild on this one, which has just been finished, just been for its MOT, which it's passed with flying colours. We've ironed out all the snags, well, we think we have, and it now drives beautifully. So we'll take it for a spin, showing 116,000 miles, and really willing engine on it, always did have, but as I say, structurally it was horrible. And you can always tell when you drive one of these if the chassis isn't very good, because they sort of flex and rattle and what have you. This one is now really, really solid, and it drives almost like new. It's difficult, it's exaggeration, should we say, on a 20-year-old one, but it's got all new suspension on it as well, all new shock absorbers and bushes and everything. So, you know, there shouldn't really be any excuse for it not driving properly, and it does. So, anyway, let's take it for a spin. All the warning lights, or what there are, because this one hasn't got ABS or anything, comes up, and they come up and go out as they should. And it starts on the button, whether it's hot or cold. No signs of any misfiring, hesitancy or overheating or anything. Anyway, let's take it for a little run back up to the base. Let's turn this camera around a bit. You don't necessarily want to see me. See if I can get this right, because this camera is mounted upside down. As always, I've gone the wrong way. And we'll go that way a bit. There we go. Might give you an idea of what's what. As you can see, it's got a double DIN entertainment system in it. Doesn't appear to be fitted with an aerial, but I think most people these days plug their sort of Bluetooth their phone through to one of those and stuff. It has got sat nav, but only if you've got a subscription on there. So it is what it is. Anyway. I think really the only thing we didn't touch, apart from giving it a full service, was the engine and gearbox. As I had all new filters and everything. And normally driving a Defender on this road, you get a few clumps and bumps and stuff like that, but this one now feels absolutely rock solid. So it's on its new Richards galvanised chassis. Not having to fight the steering, it tracks beautifully straight. We have spent an awful long time getting this one right, and the internal bill is horrendous, but someone's going to get themselves a nice, properly rebuilt, very dependable Defender. No backlash in the transmission when I let my foot off. I've always wondered if this one had been chipped a little bit, because it does feel really quite lively, but we've got no information in the service history to say that it's been chipped, and nothing from previous owners or anything to say it has been, but it does feel just that little bit more sharp than a standard TD5. Especially on mid-range acceleration, it really does feel quite quite lively. Into fifth now, we're just sort of cruising along at 40 miles an hour. As I say, there's no squeaks, rattles, bangs, nothing. If you can hear any noises on the video, it's the camera mount that's possibly rattling slightly, but the vehicle is not at all. Up a little bit. really the only complaint I can make about it at all. Aside from that, just powers along. Braking wise, it's good. It's also had new brakes, certainly on the back. It's had new calipers and discs and everything on the back. Can't remember if we had to do a lot to the front, so I think they were okay. But now I bet I'll get this wrong again. Oh no, got it right that time. So there we have it. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.moto-drome.com for any further information. But as I say, fully galvanised chassis rebuild, very good TD5 this one now in my opinion. End.